All right, how y'all doing? What's going on? Honey, when I tell you Jaguar and Wright, she is on a case. And you ain't gonna believe this. This is gonna end Beyonce. Yes, I said it, Beyonce. And I gotta say this: if you got something and you feel like it's wrong, or you feel like I got it wrong, or Jag got it wrong, or whatever I put up in here, you feel like I got it wrong, I dare you to hit that link. Yeah, it's a link in the chat. Hit that link and tell us why. You know what I'm saying? I'm all ears. KFC, if you out there listening, you know we had to talk behind the scenes. Okay? So hit that link. All right? Honey, not only Beyonce, but Oprah. Kanye West. And you know Kanye West, brother, he's been acting very strange lately, trying to get free Diddy. All of a sudden, free Diddy. Are you crazy? But honey, don't let me tell it. I'm going to let the person that's been in the industry for all this long, the person that has worked with Jay-Z and A-list celebrities, the person that knows hip hop in and out, the one that's talented. Yeah, I got a few videos of Jaguar Wright and she exposing it all. And y'all need to hear what's going on in this world, okay? Now, Robert, I seen you, but I don't know what happened. Okay, but if you guys can hear me, please press 3. If you guys can hear me well, please press 3. Okay, I'm looking in the chat. Okay, hey, where's Mary? Zing zing, Mary Alice. I got to call her. I haven't called her. Okay, you keep asking me about Mary Alice. All right, so I want to hear what Lavelle has to say first. How you doing, Lavelle?
Yeah,
Did I get your name right?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Okay. So what's your thoughts on this before? What did you want to say?
Oh, I'm getting back feed. Well,
Why?
I
Okay.
said, well, pose the question to me again, cause
Oh, I just because I haven't put the videos up yet, but I'm going to right now. I said, what did you have to say about all this?
oh, okay. So what are the videos that you're about to put up?
Jaguar, you're right. She has ended Oprah. She has ended Beyonce. And she also talks about Kanye West and a few others. Are you there?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting the echo. That's what's throwing
Oh,
me off.
that's
Yeah,
it's
so
all right.
yeah, it's echoing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is? Possibly. You wanna I don't know how I'm gonna do it though, but can you answer it? Do you guys hear echo? All right, they said wait till we watch it. So I'm gonna come back, okay? Because it's a lot of riff raff, and you know, people don't got time to waste. All right, so let's bring this up here. Let's go with Oprah first, okay? I came across this video. Y'all have to see it. You know I'm gonna stop and go. Okay. So check this one out right here. Mm-mm-mm. My goodness.
Well, she been quiet. She been quiet.
I mean, she on that Ozempic. She might just be suffering from exhaustion. She could be on a drip right now.
Whether it's him going to jail, him not going, I just wonder what people are going to say because you know I know Oprah had so many people on her show dealing with like I got to choose my words carefully, man. YouTube be boy they be, but when it's dealing with men and women, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The DV, you'll figure it out. The domestic stuff.
You talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred. It's shocking. The youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15.
Be ready to say goodbye to your favorite talk show host, as you may never see her again. In a startling turn of events, singer Jaguar Wright has leveled serious allegations against media mogul Oprah Winfrey, claiming her involvement in orchestrating secretive, high-profile gatherings alongside Sean Diddy Combs.
Oprah Winfrey has been implicated in the Diddy case by federal authorities due to her alleged involvement in human trafficking. In a desperate attempt to evade justice, Oprah reportedly tried to OD. Gayle King, her close confidant, posted an update revealing that Oprah is currently in the hospital, suggesting she is trying to avoid facing the serious charges against her. Meanwhile, Oprah's public relations team is in overdrive, attributing her hospitalization.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Are you serious? Did you hear what I just heard? They said Oprah in the hospital. Press 2 if you heard old boy say Oprah in the hospital. Okay? You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like another TD Jakes episode they're doing. Didn't TD Jakes, wasn't he just in the hospital? And wasn't it a fake hospital just when he came on that lawsuit with the man that's a pastor? He's in the church. He's a Christian. He said when he was 18 years old, y'all, that TD Jakes was trying to put his tongue down that brother's throat, turn him out when he was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then when that man, he exposed it all, that's when the next day TD Jakes talking about some, oh, he's sick, he had a stroke and stuff like that. And people say it was just fake. And you know TD Jakes and Oprah, honey, they like brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Oprah. And why she so quiet anyway? Okay? It's the whole world is letting loose and getting on fire, and she is just quiet. Okay? Something ain't adding up with Miss Oprah. Okay? Yeah. And she still have an answer for those girls in Africa. We love our girls all over in Africa and everywhere. What's going on? And if you guys know more about this case, I want y'all to hit that link and hopefully we have that stuff situated. But let me bring that up. I just had to say that. It just reminded me of that. And you know, if y'all like my commentary, because you know Oprah and them, they be watching. So that's why I want y'all to say what y'all got to say, because you know they be eavesdropping and watching. Okay? And hit this video. Hit that like. Hit the like this video, share the video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay? And thank you, Renee. Renee is always looking out for your girl. Okay. I thank you so much. She donated $5. You looking good as beautiful always. Thank you, sweetheart. You know I put on for you, Renee. All right. You know I do it for you. All right. So let's get back up here
to complications from the weight loss drug Ozempic. Additionally, reports have surfaced that Oprah was allegedly involved in harvesting children in Hawaii.
Wright alleges that these events, held at Diddy's mansion, entailed illicit activities and exploitation, with Oprah playing a pivotal role in recruiting vulnerable individuals. These claims, if substantiated, could profoundly impact Oprah's esteemed legacy.
She could be on a drip right now. You know, she just had to go to the hospital. You seen her life partner, Gayle, sitting there crying because Oprah done emaciated herself. Because you know all that Ozempic is, it creates constant diarrhea. So every time you eat, you get diarrhea. So you don't want to eat. So you do what? You starve. And you force the body to feed on it.
Wow. Oh my goodness. All that just to lose weight. Just how about you just do right and eat right? You know what I'm saying? It just don't take all that. You know? Oprah, she been having a situation with her weight for a long time. But I don't care about her weight. But did you hear what Jaguar Wright just said? Hold on. Let me put this down for a second. It's a lot going on. Did she just say her lover? Huh? Press 5 if she just said her lover. What? I didn't know Oprah and Gayle was together like that. Okay. Honey, I don't know. but it seemed like it's kind of funny. Okay, y'all say Oprah like that. Y'all say TD Jakes like that. Y'all say Tyler Perry like that. Y'all say who else? Y'all say like that? Diddy like that? Jay-Z like that? Is this the gay mafia in Hollywood? I'm just asking. Is this the gay mafia? Okay, honey, I don't know. Hit the like button. We need to find this out. Something is very funky up in this place. Y'all smell that? I smell bullshit. That's what I smell. Yeah. Okay. Come on, come back up in here.
But the problem is you go off it.
But you already know with Oprah, with the whole Maui situation going on, that she got a lot of backlash for that. It's just my whole thing is like saying nothing is almost worse. Cause like it's not like you gotta say, oh, I need to wait to see. You don't need to wait. Everybody in the world done seen that video.
Jaguar, known for her bold revelations about major figures in the music industry, has repeatedly accused Diddy of corruption and exploitation. Since the trial began, she has been a vocal critic, exposing the music mogul's business dealings and alleged personal misconduct.
Usher.
They talk about his.
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
Oh.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty. They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the Kitty edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the ball with another kitty rip.
With Oprah's reputation for promoting positivity and empowerment, the fallout from Diddy's claims has sparked heated debates, leaving many to wonder how this revelation will impact her legacy and the ongoing legal battles surrounding Diddy.
Diddy Glover agrees to testify that Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King are on 200 freak-off tapes. Here's her fight. And he has a copy of all of it. This is crazy. Y'all got to get the likes up. Why ain't nobody tell me that Gayle King and motherfucking Oprah Winfrey was having a freak-off together? I thought Oprah Winfrey cared about the goddamn children. You be going to all these motherfucking countries acting like you caring about the kids. Allegedly, they saying that Gayle King and motherfucking Oprah Winfrey was having freak-off and they were alleged minors. Some young girls. I'm talking about Regina on Regina.
Whether it's him going to jail, him not.
Oh, hell no. What? Oh, no. To that, no. What? What did I just hear? Oh, no. I know I just heard that wrong. What did I just hear? What did that brother say? How many tapes? 200, 300 freak off tapes? Really, Oprah? Is that how we doing it? I ain't never seen her as a freak. I ain't never looked at her like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was with that Stedman man. Ain't she got, I don't know if they married, I don't know what y'all doing, but I thought she was with that person, but it don't make sense because they ain't had no kids. They surely ain't had no kids. For a person that love the kids, why she ain't had no kids? Honey, whoa. On those tapes, really? And you videotaping that? Or did you not know you were being videotaped, Oprah? Was she on them Diddy tapes? What is going on? Was she on them? I bet not see you, Oprah, with TD Jakes on them tapes. Okay? Oh my God. I am sick right now. Oh, I know I didn't hear what he just said. I know. And then did you hear? He said it was some kids, some minor kids in there. What? No, see, Oprah, the missing kids up in Africa school, your African school. I hope you ain't had nothing to do with that, but they saying you do. That's why you're quiet, because you already know once you step foot, Oprah, they gonna do you like Jay-Z and Diddy, and they gonna expose and they gonna bring up all them kids, and they gonna have them doing lawsuits too, and you already know it's gonna be rentals for you. Okay? Because ain't no way Miss Oprah is quiet. She ain't never been quiet all these years. Honey, I'm too through. Comment. I want to know what y'all think about this. Let's add this man back up here.
I just wonder what people are going to say, because, I know Oprah had so many people on her show dealing with, like, I got to choose my words carefully, man. YouTube be, boy, they be, but when it's dealing with men and women, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The DV, you'll figure it out. The domestic stuff.
Recent allegations surrounding Combs have brought intense scrutiny to his infamous parties, long noted for their extravagance and celebrity guests. Legal documents and accuser testimonies suggest these events were not just opulent social gatherings, but environments where exploitation allegedly thrived.
Charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
Allegations have surfaced tying Oprah to Diddy's notorious parties, with claims suggesting she not only attended these events, but also played a role in preparing young artists for them. Reports indicate that Oprah, revered as a mentor and cultural icon, may have leveraged her influence to present young talents with opportunities in Hollywood, only to allegedly expose them to Diddy's extravagant gatherings.
Turns out these young girls were being touched or broken in by one of the employees there to allegedly get them ready for clients.
No, that ain't right, Oprah. That ain't right, girl. Did y'all hear that? They said on that tape that Oprah was preparing these young people, okay, for the music industry and be with Diddy. Oprah, you wrong with that. You gotta be held accountable, Oprah. Okay? And you know what? I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if she on that Pinkiana or on that sugar booger stuff and stuff like that. But this ain't the Oprah I grew up on. She changed. She has changed. Hollywood have changed her. This is not the Oprah I grew up on. Okay? They said that you up here, conditioning young people to be with people like Diddy and stuff. And when I think about it, didn't that sister Taraji, didn't she say that Oprah, she don't do her due diligence when it comes to making sure her people is okay? Didn't they say that she had her people, which is, the cast for The Color Purple, the movie, and how they got treated and the money they received and all that? They said it was trash. They got treated like trash, okay? And they was doing favors for her. So that let you know she don't have no due diligency, when it comes to taking care of her people. She just pass them on, and she'll pass you on to somebody corrupt that's gonna do you bad. Okay. And they saying that's what she's been doing with these young talented people. Oh my God, talented people that's wanna, talent is a gift from God. And just like Satan wanna snuff it up, want to snatch your gift from God. Oh my God, and kill your desire. Kill your insides. Y'all should have seen that boy day 26, that Q, and how Diddy did all the men. Okay, they up here crying. Black men crying on TV. You know, that took a lot of heart for them brothers to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Chris Stokes and how he did all them B2K boys. You know what I'm saying? What is going on here? Oh, honey, they all the same. Let's get the likes up. Let's not play. Let's not play. All right. We got a Lavelle back. Lavelle, I want to get my audio together. I want to make sure. So I'm going to play some, but stay right there because I definitely want to hear what you have to say. All right. So let me continue here.
Authorities found out about it, and the employee was charged with 13 counts of getting inappropriate with kids. Turns out at least 6 girls aged 13 to 15 were allegedly systematically and ritualistically targeted. Oprah went on record saying she was going to look at the situation, but after her investigation, the employee was cleared of any wrongdoing, and some allege Oprah had a hand in trying to cover it up. But these incidents continue to rock the school, including a newborn baby being found unalived at the school, which some say was for trafficking.
Oprah's Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, an institution once hailed as a beacon for young women's empowerment. Past incidents at the academy involving misconduct by staff members have raised further questions about Oprah's role and responsibility in ensuring the safety of vulnerable individuals under her influence.
Girls went missing that was at that school graduating class and nobody is talking about it. I tell you why. Because you guys are protected and I don't appreciate it. I want you guys tap in, tune in, comment. If you guys know about it, talk about it, spread the word, share this. Those girls in Africa went missing. That was at Oprah's school. Oprah Winfrey. Where are these girls at? Has anybody found them? Why is there not enough coverage on this? But those 5 guys that went missing, RIP, definitely feel bad for them. That's a lot of coverage, of course. Anyways, peace out.
Diddy has denied.
You know what? You heard what that girl just said? She said that at that school, Oprah have a school just for girls. Why she want a school just for little girls? Huh? 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 What about our brothers out here in Africa? But honey, had a school for little girls. And they said them little girls was touched by one of them female teachers. Okay, and Oprah cover it up, and next thing you know, them girls is missing. I think those girls was gonna do interviews. Oprah knew they was gonna get paid top dollar to tell their story, and Oprah couldn't have it like that. So I don't know who, but I feel like they done took them girls out of here. Them girls ain't here with us no more. They gone, rest in peace. But they is not here with us no more. They ain't missing, they are gone. Okay? Where are the bodies? And most likely, you know, they throw them bodies in the ocean so they can't be found, because you already know if you don't find no body, you don't got no case. It just stays as a missing person. You got to have a body in order to have a case. And if you don't have no body, that's why people throw you in the river, you know, in the big ocean and stuff like that, or they burn you up and stuff like that. But honey, especially if they throw you in that ocean, it's rentals. You can forget about it. You're just gonna be a missing person for the rest of your life. Okay. Let me bring this back up here. Get the likes up.
All allegations, with his legal team maintaining that any activities at these parties were consensual. As the case progresses, more victims have come forward, painting a picture of systemic misconduct and unchecked power within these events.
In these cases that we're going to file occurred primarily in New York, either Manhattan or the Hamptons, or occurred in California, primarily in Los Angeles, or in Florida, primarily in Miami. Most of these events and incidents occurred at parties, typically after parties, or album release parties, New Year's Eve parties, 4th of July parties, something they called a puppy party, the all-white party.
Attorney Tony.
I gotta stop there and I gotta say something again. Parties. Y'all, I don't want to go to no more parties. And you don't understand. You thinking it's just a party. You going there to have a good time. Baby, it ain't nothing but a ritual. Okay? It ain't nothing but a ritual. You are entering a ritual and you are being sacrificed. And they are deceiving it and covering up with party. Okay? And you going up in there thinking you're going to have a good old time. They're going to liquor you up, make you drink some drink, make you eat some brownies and stuff. Next time you know you are out for the count and they got you on video doing God knows what, and they're going to blackmail you till they do whatever they want to do with you. Okay? You better wake up. Leave them parties alone.
Busby has recently leveled serious allegations against Diddy, claiming that the music mogul employed coercive tactics to manipulate young artists during auditions, exploiting his powerful influence over aspiring talent.
Although several of these events occurred at auditions, many times, especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct in the promise of being made a star, or in the promise of having Sean Combs listen to their tape or even let them read for Sean Combs.
Prosecutors are reportedly preparing to broaden the case against Diddy, with estimates indicating that up to 120 additional victims could come forward to testify. These new revelations expose a deeply troubling and widespread history of alleged misconduct spanning several decades, suggesting a long-standing, unchecked pattern of abuse. Particularly alarming are claims involving victims as young as 9 years old, raising serious concerns about the safety of minors and the risk of exploitation within the entertainment industry.
A Texas attorney says he now represents, get this, 120 alleged victims, male and female.
Hold on. I got something to say. Now, they said people is 9 years old. That's pretty young. How long have they been doing this? And you know who I thought about? Did you know who I thought about? Michael Jackson. Has they been doing this stuff with Michael Jackson? Huh? And that's why he messed up now. And look at his fate. And he was so talented, you know, and it's like Satan, they just want to snatch it out of you and just destroy you. 9 years old. Oh my God. And you know, back in the day, a lot of Hollywood people, they start off real young. You know, they got it when they was babies up there singing, partying, God knows what. And I'm assuming that's why Diddy and Usher parents thought it was okay for Justin and young Usher at 10 and 12, 11 years old to go party, because that was normalized back in those times. So this stuff been going on for a long time. This ain't just new. This been going on for a long time, I fear. What do y'all think about that? Come on now.
Adults and children whose allegations span more than 30 years. The accounts of the alleged victims have not been fully vetted, but their claims involve drug-fueled sexual assaults similar to what the feds described in their criminal indictment of the music mogul. Diddy's currently sitting in a federal jail awaiting trial on trafficking, racketeering, and conspiracy charges. He pleaded not guilty to all charges, and his attorney once again stated that his client emphatically denies any claim that he sexually abused anyone, end quote. Here's the bottom line. He looked for bail once, couldn't get it.
Attorney Tony Busby has disclosed that 25 underage victims have filed separate lawsuits against Diddy, each detailing different allegations of misconduct. Busby emphasized that, unlike a class action suit, these individual cases highlight the unique and personal experiences of each victim.
25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way to this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct.
Jaguar has made significant allegations against Sean Combs, accusing him of participating in and enabling systemic exploitation within the entertainment business. Wright has claimed that Diddy was part of a network of powerful figures engaging in manipulative and foul practices, using his influence to control and exploit vulnerable individuals, particularly young artists. These allegations add to the legal troubles Diddy already faces, including charges of trafficking and racketeering.
How come you think it doesn't get leaked to the public?
The dark net,
Yeah, like
because of the dark coin. Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists. But that's how they're trading for all of the flesh they sell, which is why I became so outraged last year when the twins turned 16 and he had them dressed like prostitutes and then he auctioned them off as NFTs because the NFT that he sold them to was attached to that dark coin. It was like a promissory note to sell his daughters to the highest bidder.
Wright's accusations extend beyond Diddy, implicating
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? And let's give a big up for Liz, donated $10. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate you. Give it up, because you know, this type of talk and this type of conversation is hard and it's heavy. You know, and you know it comes with a lot of hate, okay? It does. But going back to the video, did you hear what they just said? Huh? Did you hear what they said? What Diddy did to his daughters, his own daughters, dressed them up like prostitutes? Now, what is Beyonce and Jay-Z doing to Blue Ivy? Huh? Are they doing the same thing? And you already know they don't care about nothing but their own kids. If they're going around messing with a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old, and they don't have no conviction in their heart, they don't look at these kids as saying, hey, this could have been my daughter. This could be my son. They have parents too. What about their future? How can I mess up their life? They have no conviction whatsoever. None. So I'm not surprised that they give up their own kids. Okay? Ooh, wait. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? What do you guys think about that? What do y'all think?
other industry icons like Jay-Z in a culture of coercion and control.
What did you know that was going on in the world of Diddy?
He's a he's got guns and he's got semen-coated VHS tapes.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Hey, everybody know that. I've been saying it.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Now, gay men have been using this for years. See, back in the day, if you went to a gay party or a gay rave.
She has characterized the industry as one that thrives on fear and manipulation, where powerful executives exploit artists for financial and personal gain.
Viagra, ecstasy, Special K, and cocaine. Now, see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately, it gives.
This is a lot to take in, especially with the cocaine. My goodness, why do you have to be hooked on those drugs like that? Like, you can't function just being normal, you know, using the 5 common sense that God gave you. It's almost like Satan just want to take that out. Like, whatever gift God give to you, he just want to take it out. God give you 5 common sense to use. But when he gets you on those drugs, guess what? All those powers that God gives you, common sense, they all shrivel up. They all shrivel up. And you get to do stuff and get involved with stuff. Later, you will regret, and it will destroy not only you physically, emotionally, and it will destroy your soul. And that is something you don't want to mess with. That's something you don't want to tap into because it's no going out. Look around. See how many people have been destroyed. So many on these drugs. And it's so crazy because once you get involved, they say you get hooked and you can't get off. Almost as if once you sell your soul, that's it. It ain't no taking backs. They got you hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, yeah. This is not a game. Man, oh man.
You limp noodle also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Jaguar is delving into the broader implications of Diddy's trial, which includes charges ranging from racketeering to trafficking. She is emphasizing what she describes as the long-hidden truths about exploitation within the entertainment industry.
I need him and Jaguar Wright in the room at the same time. Now, I'm not saying y'all should do this. I'm positive Cat may say something to make this off, and they may get into it. You know, but after that, you put them cameras on them, the mics in front of them, they're going to expose everybody from every industry. We're going to have a break. There might be 6 hours, though. Might be 6 hours sick, man, you know.
We can throw Kanye in there, too.
Yeah, I love Kanye. Man, Kanye, we're gonna say you, brother.
Round table,
You know what I'm saying?
Jaguar, Cat,
It'll be, yeah.
Kanye, and Talib Kweli.
It'll be a lot of unfriendly truths.
The thing for me is that I don't think you can destroy somebody who's not afraid. Kat is not afraid. Kat does not rely on Hollywood for anything. He is self-funded. If he never works in Hollywood again, he doesn't care. I think this bomb was the perfect storm. I'm talking about Cat Williams, the Cat Williams interview. I think it was the perfect storm. And sometimes you don't see it coming for you, but it was already set in motion when you started with a film that basically the America didn't want. Black America did not want.
However, in recent developments, Diddy's lawyer revealed that the music mogul plans to testify against every celebrity involved in his alleged criminal activities. This unexpected move has intensified speculation about who might be drawn into the unfolding scandal as Diddy seeks to distance himself from the serious charges he faces. And his recent snitch on Oprah can be a part of this plan.
Update on the Diddy story. So apparently he is going to testify. Rather, he says he wants to testify. Through his attorney, Mark Agnifilo, he says that he's just excited to be able to testify in court. Agnifilo said, "I don't know that I could keep him off the stand." I would be very careful if I was a lawyer signaling that to the public, because if we know for a fact that Diddy is saying that he has recordings, or people are implying that he has recordings of politicians that are in positions of power and music execs that are in positions of power, and he's itching to be able to testify, I would think that that puts him at risk, not of killing himself, but of maybe being killed in prison. And that is just a reality that we face. There have been many people that have been killed because of the secrets that they hold. And so I'm a bit concerned that he is signaling that he wants to testify in public. I will watch this closely, but let me say right now, very clearly, that Diddy did not kill himself.
I got tea for you, Hunty. A lot of celebs, by a lot, I mean 3, deleted their tweets, bunch of their tweets, because of P. Diddy getting arrested. And that is Usher, which is not surprising. Usher, yeah, makes sense. Megan Fox and Pink. They wiped their Twitter clean for I don't know what goddamn reason, but this is interestingly suspicious. I want, Diddy to survive and snitch and not, Jeffrey Epstein situation going on with him. And yeah, let's see what he has to say, because this all seems very, if you know what I mean.
Diddy's decision to cooperate could change the trajectory of the case, potentially bringing other high-profile figures into the investigation. However, his legal team continues to publicly maintain his innocence while fighting to secure his release on bail.
I want to go ahead and talk about Ashton Kutcher because he's worried that Diddy is going to, snake him and celebrity friends and bring up their names in court. And Ashton Kutcher is making plenty of statements right now, and his team are talking to different outlets and are trying to clear Ashton's name. Now, my thing is, you've been buddies with Diddy for 20 years, aka 2 decades. What did you witness, and what made Diddy your bestie? 20 years is insane. 20 years is insane. Now, I do believe that they met on an MTV show a very long time ago, and they became close. And, rumor has it that they were watching sports together.
We're probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on. That's not to say that they were necessarily even involved in any of the things that are alleged by the U.S. Attorney's Office. But if you're at that party and it turns out that that's when he set up one of these freak-off sex parties, or that it was going on in another room and you didn't know about it, there's a good...
Man, this is explosive. But I also, before I bring Lavelle up here, I want you guys to hear this, okay? Now, this was just the other day. Shout out to Sean Ackwood. I believe that's his name. They did a podcast, and Jaguar had a lot to say about Beyonce, Kanye West, and others. Listen to this.
As much as I hate to say it, Curtis Periwinkle Jackson has a lot of explaining to do. But for him to have anything disparaging to say, it's kind of weird. And the thing that's bothering me more than anything now is the blatant disregard for there's homosexuality. It's just starting to get creepy, because there's nothing wrong with being homosexual.
Yeah.
I think people keep forgetting a lot of what's going on here is hypersexuality and a lot of shame. There's a lot of shame going on here. So my question is, as much as Mr. Curtis likes to be the voice of hip hop, when it comes to shame and blame, why doesn't he ever like to be honest about himself?
So, Jag, can I ask you a question then? So, do you think that, so this whole 50 Cent thing, right, with him coming out and telling stories about and making documentaries, supposed documentaries about Diddy on Netflix and stuff like this, do you think that that was all orchestrated to try and get Diddy out of the picture so that he could take over?
Surviving R. Kelly.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what's going on? They said that 50 Cent, this is nothing but chess and checkers to these black rappers. 50 Cent orchestrated that documentary because he want to take Diddy out the game for himself. It's all about greed. 50 Cent don't care about the victims. He don't care about the victims. And they said the same thing happened. Jay-Z set the documentary up against R. Kelly to get him out. Ooh-wee. What happened to the brothers looking out for each other? What happened to the black community? And see, when your black brother, when your black sister doing wrong, you got to hold them accountable when it first happens. Okay? And you got to hold them accountable and show them love and put the drugs down. Stop doing that. Go get you some help. If you got thoughts about young people like that, get you some help. Okay? And don't be around them till they get help and they change their ways. Okay? Or you going to be up in that stuff and that spirit going to get on you. And honey, it's just a mess now, and it's all gonna go down, and we all gonna watch this shit go down in real fucking time. We about to watch this shit go down. Oh, y'all just got some success. Hell, hip hop rap haven't been around for too long. Y'all just got on the mountain, and here y'all niggas. Man, oh man. Hold on. Let me.
Their marriage and how happy they are and the spice of life and all of this and all of that. And see, Mark Wahlberg and Donnie Wahlberg, you know, they're all Backstreet people, aren't they? Aren't they the Backstreet people?
What, the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. I've got.
Oh, what's the name?
Yeah, the Carters. The Carters.
Oh yeah, the Carters. Yes,
Yeah,
Backstreet
so
Boys.
Nick Carter was the Backstreet Boy, and then his younger brother.
Yeah, Aaron, who passed away in front of the whole world after he begged the whole world to not let him pass away. Who was warned by Michael Jackson about what Sony was willing to do. Are we seeing the tie-in here? Why are we not talking about Johnny Wright, who was the original guy that used to go and get all of the kitty bopper? Like, all of these kids have been seeing it. The truth is, when I see Justin Bieber, I don't see him as any different than Raz B.
Do you know what I see, Jack, as well, is people like Corey Haim and Corey Feldman as well.
Yeah.
It's all connected. It's just because it's music and film. It's, you know, they're all still interconnected with each other.
They're all divisions of the same screwed up department. There is absolutely no way in the world that it was confirmed what happened to Usher when he was in the Diddler's care. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way these people got away. There's not. And it's not just film. It's not just television. It's sports too. Odell, you know, he released one of the trailers today for the upcoming flagship episode of the Jaguar Wright show with one of our survivors. I've been calling her Miss Sasha because that's her pen name for the children's book that she writes. But her name is Tammy. And Tammy was in sports. And you want to know what's interesting? I've heard 50 Cent's name come up amongst some of our sports survivors as well.
Yep, I can 100% believe it.
Him and Rick Ross. You know, there's no way you can't hate that machine as much as I.
I know y'all not just gonna act like y'all didn't hear what homegirl just said about Rick Ross and 50 Cent. Did she just say they got survivors? Hold up, because I ain't hear nothing about no Rick Ross survivors. I didn't hear nothing about no 50 Cent survivors. Have y'all saw anything about the 50 Cent or the Rick Ross survivors lawsuits? I didn't hear that. I didn't see that. So what's really going on? But you know what? Jaguar Wright, she always have the stuff before it come out. Because she been dogging out Diddy and Jay-Z before they got hit with the lawsuits. And bam! They got hit with the lawsuits right in front of our eyes. So, honey, I won't be surprised now if Rick Ross and 50 Cent, those are the two people she named, start hitting with some lawsuit. Ooh, this whole hip-hop industry is going down because all these men are the same. They are all the same in this hip-hop. Oh, in sports, Did she say sports survivor? Huh? I'm so lost. So was the victims the people that's playing football and basketball? And are they men or women? I know y'all not about to say 50 Cent if Rick Ross is being with men. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Come on now. Well, shit. Is Rick Ross, he ain't married. 50 Cent ain't married. They don't want no woman, man. Okay? Don't want no woman, man. If they wanted a woman, they have all this money, all this access. They can have a wife if they were a man that naturally wanted to provide for a family, that naturally wanted to lead a family, that naturally wanted to protect a family. But that is not in their nature. Okay? Whoo, honey, this is a lot going on. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Oh, I can't wait till I hear Lavelle side. I cannot, but can y'all believe this? I've never even thought of Rick Ross with, I've never thought of 50 Cent until now. And it's gross. But let me,
I do if you're not a part of it. Like if you're still willingly a part of the machine, it's because you're helping it run. Like that's the only way. Look at
When is the
Jaden.
machine going to stop? Who's going to destroy the machine?
When we break the wheel, honey. The question is, who's going to be Arya Starks?
It depends which cog you take out of the machine, doesn't it?
Well, we need somebody that's going after the Ice King. And the Ice King ain't no rapper.
You're talking about somebody's name beginning with Q.
You know, we talking about the Ice King. You know, the Ice King comes back from the dead and everything. The Ice King could take a whole living dragon and turn it into a dead one. Just by the step, I'm talking about the Ice King.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know we got to be very careful. I could be talking about a member of the bloodlines, but I'm not. I'm saying we got the Ice King, and we got to get Arya Starks come take him down.
Yeah.
But they can resurrect the dead.
Oh my goodness. They are resurrecting the dead. They're literally rewriting history to make it
Yes.
safe and do what they wanted to. They're sitting here literally rewriting history right in our faces right now. Why is nobody talking to the celebrity children? Why is nobody taking into consideration that if Ramir Sadawi actually gets his way, we might just have the DNA evidence to back up the first proven, confirmed, statutory essay against Mr. Carter. Why is no one looking at this thing like this allegedly anyway?
Allegedly, because that's what the system was put in place to do.
Yeah.
I kept asking you guys, who is the Ice King? Y'all didn't see me in the comment section. Who is the Ice King? Did she just say that Jay-Z is the Ice King? Is that what she alluding to? Press 4 if you caught that. I don't know if I caught it. She kept saying the Ice King, the Ice King. Maybe we get the Ice King. You know, the Ice King, he can come from the dead. He do all this hocus pocus. I'm so lost. I'm like, who the fuck is the Ice King? God damn it. I think she said Jay-Z. But I guess she didn't want to say his name for whatever reason. I don't know. Was it Jay-Z? They say it's an AI. Who is that? It's the cartoon wizard. Okay, I'm lost right now because I don't know nothing about no AI. I don't know nothing about no wizard. Okay.
Like I said, I didn't expect Irv Gotti to just disappear from this earth, hurt from a heart attack
Well, I mean,
because he insulted 50 Cent. Like, it
see,
was
this is
so blatant that it was insulting.
oh no, it's number one, Irv. Why is everybody sitting here acting like if they don't want to know why Irv is dead right now, they can just go and look at the mausoleum of evidence that's just as big a graveyard as Vlad TV. It's called Drink Champs. Drink Champs holds more lightweight, low-key, explosive evidence about the dangers of hip-hop than any other platform in the world. Irv Gotti sat there, and after he got finished slut shaming Ashanti, and remember this is right before her and Nelly hooked up because she had to hurry up and get with Nelly to put some respect on her name because all anybody could think about was all that Irv had to say about how Ashanti was pushing out them records. Then he sat there and joked and laughed at all of them, including Mr. Curtis Periwinkle Jackson, about how he sold all of their all of their recording royalties and their masters to
Did
a
you
man
know
by
that?
the name of Lucian Grange, and said, I don't have to worry about BET. I don't have to worry about black people's problems. I've got a friend named Lucian Grange. And see, when you got friends like that overseas who you can call, you ain't got to be worried about none of these black people problems. That's what Irv said.
Oh my God.
Does nobody remember that right over there on the drunk people's peer pressure platform?
I just saw that 50 Cent heard that Irv Gotti died and laughed.
And laughed.
He laughed.
And laughed. Yes.
He
Because
laughed.
that is one less person to remember why I call him Periwinkle.
And I thought,
Ooh, are y'all understanding what's going on? Are y'all getting this? Okay, so from my understanding, you guys know Irv Gotti. He passed away. They are saying 50 Cent laughed at his death. Okay. So it's not no brother, community, it seems like, but they said that Irv tried to get him taken out of here. And it's sad. It's sad. It is so sad that, black people, we don't have much as it is. We got a few black people that's successful, and y'all want to sit up here and tear each other down and pile each other and hate on each other. Damn. Damn, there's only a few of us. And you got to act like that. I mean, if you're going to have to hate on each other, just leave each other alone. Just leave each other alone. Separate yourself and do your thing and mind your business. But honey, it's sad out here in these streets. And what? Okay, she said Irv Gotti was friends with Lucian Grain. Now, Lucian Grain, ain't he friends with Diddy and them? Okay, so maybe they was all posse. And I don't know if they're cleaning house. Anybody that knew information about certain things they're trying to wipe out. Because didn't they say, what was Ja Rule and Diddy lovers at one point? Huh? I don't know. I mean, press two of you ever heard that Ja Rule and Diddy was lovers at one point? Huh? They say Diddy and Meek Mills was lovers. That's his recent boyfriend. And did you catch this? Okay, Meek Mills was in his song talking about he want him a Lori Harvey. Because they see these girls, they don't want to be with these girls. They see them as trophies. They see them as plaything. It's a toy. It's almost like buying a goddamn Mercedes, okay? Meek Mill said, I want a motherfucking Mercedes. And guess what? Diddy done come up with the Mercedes. Wasn't Diddy dating Lori Harvey? Okay. I guess he bought Lori Harvey for his boyfriend, Meek Mills, okay? To play with on the side. That's what I'm thinking, okay? That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, comment, let me know. What do y'all think about this? Uh-uh. Oh my goodness, get the likes up. And we're going to open up the phone calls, so be
was right.
Yeah. Earn's life was over the second that he started bragging, sitting there with Nori, wondering if the drink champs, if their body count gonna be as high, allegedly, as Vlad's. That day 26 interview was a real piece of
Oh my
work.
God,
Bunyan.
it was something. It was something to watch Chopper's interview, D26 interview. Like, it was just so much of just me being like, okay, so this has been in place and being beautiful since the beginning. Like, how can you laugh when someone dies?
Easy,
Because
when you're glad they're dead.
Yes. You are not lying, but wow. You laugh in front of the world. You don't even hide it.
Well, yeah,
After
because he
he,
already knows ain't nobody gonna do nothing to Periwinkle.
he talked about the feud with Ja Rule, and I didn't know.
And guess what? They all sat by and watched Irv turn Ja Rule into the freak off friendly version of DMX. See, they could never get DMX to do all of that girly, weird stuff that they wanted him to do. And from time to time, he would make a little shorty holla if you hear me love song. But there was no way Earl Simmons was ever going to sign on to the full hip hop agenda that he knew, which was to destroy Black values and Black culture by destroying the possibility of a happy Black family in public eye. That's what happened. And then they sat there and they turned their backs on Earl Simmons and let Ra's al Ghul run a fool all over his life, letting the Jigger Man treat him like a pinata.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
See, this is what you get. I can understand why Periwinkle over there laughing, because DMX was everything. X was everything. He was the way of the future. He was the one that got y'all to stop treating Eve like a prostitute. He was bringing God back to hip hop, and he was going to bring God to the world. And in order for him to properly do that, just like Mr. Simmons said before he passed away, he wasn't holding nobody's secrets. He's going to tell the truth and tell it all. And see, I would know that because his personal manager happens to be one of my closest friends, who also happens to manage Flip Mode Squad, which we all know is attached to Busta Rhymes, who is also a Diddy associate. Like, let's not pretend like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like the event said to you, you know what you're saying. You know what you're saying. And Jaden Smith, what do you think about Jaden Smith and the freaking castle he put on his head? It's like a haunted
I'm just
house.
trying to figure out how long before his trust fund run out and he'd be over there on OnlyFans with Bashir.
That's not a joke. That's kind of a joke, but don't you think that the house looked like a haunted house? Like he tried to run away from his family when he was.
I listen, SOS. I don't know why people don't see this boy. Willow sitting up there naked. He's got a Lego house glued on his head. They're sitting there on the red carpet. He's sitting there looking like a whole refugee. Please save me. Like it's. And meanwhile, you got Bianca Censore teaming up. Man, I had to look at that again when I seen the stance. And Kanye said, drop it. And she put that stance on, it. And she dropped it like it was hot.
And her eyes, Jack, her eyes, they look empty.
Yeah, like the MK Ultra.
That's what we were saying earlier. That's what me and Sean were saying earlier. Sean and Jen, what are you thinking about the castle on the head?
The castle on the head was a desperate cry for attention, but as we got brought onto Bianca Censore's outfit, that was clearly coercive control from Kanye's angle. It was absolutely. There was a lip reading expert who zoned in on obviously his lips, as you said, and said, "Drop that." I mean, what type of relationship are they in is beyond me. And then they apparently went to.
Gotta say something about this. All right, so you guys here, they're talking about Kanye West and his wife, Bianca. Did you guys know today it was a rumor that they were getting a divorce? Did you guys hear that? Press 10. Come to find out, Kanye West came out. He said, stop the lies. He said, if it's any divorce, you guys going to hear from it. Bianca is not happy in that relationship. No. She done sold her soul to Kanye West. I believe every night she has to do something that's humiliating herself to sacrifice her soul to Kanye West. It seems like they be in the dark with the candles lit, got the chalk all over the floor. She's standing there. I think he probably throw darts like around her head to make sure, do you trust me? Like he put her through so much tests. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to make sure she is a loyal dog. Okay. Other words, a bitch. Don't y'all know y'all calling yourself a bitch and stuff like that? I don't know why y'all do it, but y'all do it. A bitch is a female dog. Okay. And you keep calling yourself that, you know, there are power in your mouth. There are power in your words. And then you keep meeting these men that treat you like a dog, that want you to be loyal to them, okay, no matter what, and they still treat you like a damn dog and want to cage you up. Well, you keep calling yourself a damn bitch. The baddest bitch, you a badass dog. Okay. So yeah, I feel like he treat her like a dog. Okay. He put her in a cage, tell her to come out to do some damn tricks. Yeah, just like you got a dog, then you take him in front of the people. Come on, do a trick, do a turn. Look at my dog. Yeah, a bitch. Okay. And that's what it is. And it seemed like that Bianca lady, possibly she want to get out. That's why they're saying it's divorce. And you know, he probably not going to allow her to get out, because if she leaves him, that's going to humiliate Kanye West. And he is not to be humiliated. God damn it. You didn't see how Kim Kardashian had a hard time leaving him? Hello? You think it's going to be easy for you? Okay, but y'all signed up for this. You see how he treating all these other ones, and you think you're different. You ain't. You is no different. But hey, you can't tell them nothing. So let's keep going here. You cannot tell them nothing.
A party afterwards they weren't invited to, just to make a statement to then get kicked out of it. I mean, Kanye is. I did feel for a while that Kanye was playing the MH card, and being like, oh, everyone thinks I'm crazy, so I can get away with what I want. But now I think he is so strategic in all of this, and he's trying to play a fiddle. He's just not doing it very well. No.
I agree, especially since he's running from a lawsuit on a technicality by going to Tokyo.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
Was
think,
that-
Jack, about the fact that he wants to go to Tokyo?
Well, if
And was that a
Russell gets to
diversion?
go to Bali, if Russell gets to go to Bali, why can't he go to Tokyo?
Sean, were you saying that you think it's a diversion tactic?
Yeah, I mean, it was the most talked about thing overnight, wasn't it? So it drew attention to him for that, as opposed to other possible things in the pipeline.
What are you thinking, Jack?
I'm thinking I can't wait for everybody to wake up so they can realize what's been happening in front of their face all this time. I'm sick and tired of being.
Oh, I gotta say something again. So why did Kanye West do that diversion? Okay. Why did he do the diversion that night of the Grammys? Why did he take attention away from all the Grammy artists? You know, why did he do that? I tell you why. We all know these men, they don't like each other. These kings, these black men in Hollywood, they cannot stand each other. They have so much jealous and envious. I feel that Kanye West, he looks at Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar as the ops. Because one time Jay-Z and Kanye West, they were good friends. They were buddies. They were doing songs together. I mean, this is how they get down. They're best friends one day, and the next day they're the op. Okay, fakeness. Ain't no love in these streets. And we talking about community. What community? What community? When you acting like this towards your own brother. Okay. My goodness. Came on Abel, right? Just taking out your own brother. But I feel that he wanted attention away from them because he knew Kendrick Lamar, which is Jay-Z's partner, is going to be a rewarder. He wanted to take away attention from that night and that energy and that shine. And I think he kind of knew that Beyonce was going to get that Grammy. So I think he did it to take away from Kendrick and Beyonce. And he knew Jay-Z was going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Honey, that's what I think. And then he threw shots at Jay-Z the whole weekend, talking about some, Diddy don't have no real friends. And he was saying, stuff about Jay-Z. Jay-Z should have stood up for Diddy. He was saying, free Diddy, free Diddy. Now, any other time, he's not talking about Diddy. But the Grammys, the time that Jay-Z is giving light to his friend Kendrick and Beyonce, all of a sudden it's free Diddy, and he knows that Diddy name is attached to Jay-Z in this lawsuit. It was all throwing shots. Hello? He don't give a damn about no damn Diddy. He just doing this to piss off Jay-Z. None of them like each other, okay? Do you think Kanye West really care about Diddy? Press 1 if Kanye West really care about Diddy. Press 5 if you know he don't. Okay? They don't care about anybody. Their ego is so huge. They're selfish. It's full of greed and pride. That's it. Oh my goodness. All right, come on. Let's.
This troublemaker.
No, I want to be known as a troublemaker with you now. So why did I think that he made her drop the dress to be like, Tadam?
I mean, I'm going to probably say something very unpopular. He is a producer. He's used to dropping explosive records. I think sometimes people get real literal with Kanye when they really have to get literal with Kanye. I think that was a record. I think it was a hip-hop masterpiece.
He was like,
he said, drop it.
Yeah.
He was like, my
masterpiece
is the body of my wife.
Yeah. Because listen to me. He knows what the people want. They want that meat.
He's right, though.
They want it right there. Listen to me. He knew all it would take is his wife's naked body to upset the Carter's night. That's why he was there. He was there to piss off his friends that don't want to be friends with him.
Did not tell y'all. Did not tell y'all. Did not tell y'all. I haven't even listened to this. And Jack was right on the money. Okay. And Eddie talking about in the comment section, I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll hit that link, Eddie, and inform the people. Okay. You heard what Jack said.
No more. And he brought the next version of the wife that they hated because ain't nothing but him 2.0.
Oh my God, yes.
And they said, oh, you don't want to come and have a play date with the kids? Okay. Okay. We ain't even gonna stay. Come on, baby. We gonna show them how this is done. Drop it. And she was fuck your Grammy, bitch. And they walked right off. It worked like a charm.
And then he went on a rant on Twitter and something again, people, and then saying, my wife is no feminist BS. This, I'm the boss. I'm like, Kanye.
Yeah.
And then saying, free Diddy.
Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Listen to me. I know it probably sounds crazy, but he's serious. He means what he's saying. And you got to understand what he's saying. See, this is why I wish I had actually applied to be his PR rep, because I think if I had been able to do the PR for Kanye, we could have gotten some real stuff done. But he keeps playing with these clown people. So anyway, you got to think about this. Kanye knows very well that Diddy and Jay-Z are friends. Kanye knows very well who all is on them tapes and who's not on them tapes. Kanye knows very well that there's no point in getting Diddy if you ain't gonna get everybody.
Yeah.
Because to just get that one person when everyone else is operating the evil cabal freely in front of everyone's face while people ain't looking. Like, I honestly believe that there was a bigger meaning to Bianca naked out there. I really think he said, since y'all like the art of distraction and illusion, let me create my own, baby. Get out that Reynolds rap. We going to the Grammys.
And
I think that's how it went down.
he did, because nobody really talks about the fact that Beyonce without a banjo won.
Yeah. Best country album. For country scented album.
That to me, that just took it too far for me, that she tried to make a country album and then it got a Grammy. It's like, what are you talking with a banjo?
Understand this.
What are you talking about?
Understand it. Listen to me. Kanye knew it was some bullshit. They still hating on him at the dog park and all of that. You know, weirdos with Lululemon looking down at him. He said, y'all want a distraction? I'll give you distraction. I'll give you the biggest distraction you've ever seen in your life. Baby, get the shit. We going to the Grammys. I'm telling you, it happened just like
Wasn't it mostly like cover versions with her just changing the words?
She was naked, but with, what did you call it? Jaguar?
He's talking about the album, baby.
No, I'm talking about the album.
The album, listen to me, the album, like I said, it was country scented.
Listen to me. There were essences of country about, you know.
Jack's
But
gonna
you
get the
hear what I
banjo.
just did? Did you hear what I just? You know what? I had to flush the toilet because that's where that album belongs. I had to come in and make sure everyone heard that. Yes, yes, baby. Get the cellophane. We're going to the Grammys.
She put a hat. Isn't that country enough?
No, that's not enough country.
Yeah, she was riding horses
That's
as well.
listen
That's
to me.
very
The
country.
only way she was going to jumpstart a country career is if she did her first private affair at the Confederate ball, and she's not white enough for that. You know, it's like there's a lot of hypocrisy going on.
I understand. Now her eyebrows are blonde.
Her eyebrow, she's translucent. Like, can't y'all see the similarity? You got to think about Kanye. He's really an artist. I want y'all to think about that. Beyonce, her entire career, especially this country business, is all transparent. It's not real. It's plastic. And that's how he brought his wife.
Some of the plotters just said 50 Shades of Bay.
Yes. Yes. And guess what? They skipped over all of them. Listen to me. How are you turning white with an HBCU singing Confederate music with a hat on? I'm not. What in the racism? I can't.
Listen, it's like Elon. She's giving us her heart. Like when Elon did that. What was Jack? What was
I don't know, but I guess Alicia Keys didn't learn from Elon. Like, baby, this probably is the wrong year for you to be up there saying how Baphomet. Like, you saw how it ran. Y'all gotta learn how to worship the devil a little more quiet.
What did she say? What did she say?
She said she did the Baphomet signal when she said the Most High, and then she did the Baphomet. You didn't see that?
No.
Oh yeah, when Alicia Keys. Well, I mean, number one, let's just be honest. That dress was looking a little Harajuku Barbie-esque. And then the headband. I mean, it was very ceremonial, tribal, very tribal going on. But when she got up there and she said, and I want to thank everybody and the Most High, and she threw up the Baphomet hand signal. It to the key.
Was that as subtle as Courtney's triangle?
No. It was a lot more brazen. It was very Elon. It was giving Elon.
Your heart?
Elon vibes.
Elon salute.
Ooh, what do you guys think about all that? So I'm gonna add Lavelle. Are you there? I'm gonna play with some things to see if the audio.
I'm here.
Okay. Do you guys still hear an echo?
No, it's good now. I think because I had you playing in another window.
Oh, so it wasn't even my fault. All right.
I think so.
All right. So talk to me.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all got to understand what's going on. See, like I know the background to this. I've been knowing this stuff since like the late '90s and the 2000s or whatever. And you know, everything that I've been seeing is coming true. People like Pimp C. He was putting it out there. All the gay people involved in Hollywood, and he was letting everybody know what was going on. And then they killed him. People don't know the background on that. Beyonce was involved with him. He had a sex tape with him and Beyonce out. They had him killed. They didn't talk about how they found him in the hotel, with the CNI painted in red on the wall with him dead in the praying position. I mean, nobody dies from an overdose like that. I mean, all them people that have been killed in the hotels, all them people have been killed. Twitch was killed, Whitney Houston was killed, Pimp C was killed, all them people was killed.
Can we say taken out? Because you know how YouTube is, they're very sensitive.
Right. Okay. Well, taken out or whatever. Mac Miller was found like that, dead in the praying position, and they put it on overdoses, suicide or some kind of drug habit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So all this is it's the Illuminati stuff is real. I mean, what Illuminati is the 33rd degree of the Masons, and they satanic worshipers. So
Okay,
then,
hold on, you gotta say the Illumi. It's a lot of codes you have to say on YouTube. Just like when you're talking about someone taking themselves out, you can't say the S word. So
okay.
Yeah, you gotta pick your words wisely.
Right.
This is YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Well, the Illumi or whatever, all that stuff is real, and the people that head it are can I, be real like the top white executives or whatever the Jews are the head of it.
You gotta code that. Everything has to
Okay.
be coded. So
Coded. Okay.
when you're talking about non-melanated people, you see how I say that non-melanated people, it has to be coded.
Right. All right. Well, all right. I'll just put it like this. Kanye ain't crazy. I mean, he putting out there the truth, but they know that he looked crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? So they don't really feel he's a threat. But, like all the stuff Jaguar said, I mean, it's true, but people don't even know the symbols to recognize. I mean, they put up the symbols. She put up the two fingers when she said Most High. That's all this stuff is satanic, and all these people that's getting up to the top, they have to sell their soul. They have to, basically sign over or whatever, and join a group or whatever. This, it's all satanic. They doing satanic rituals. All those little kids, they was identified as being at Diddy's party, and these are people saying that were there, that witnessed it. A guy, one of the guys involved with a party where Beyonce and them was at, they had a bunch of little kids there or whatever. So I mean, all this stuff is real, and that's the kind of stuff that they got to do. That's part of the ritual. Just like all the different gay men in hip hop, you see this going on. They have to do that. The gay thing to get in. That's one of the initiations they have to do to even get in. Like Busta Rhymes been seeing gay clubs back in the 90s, and Jay-Z been involved with all this stuff since 96. So I mean, a lot of the stuff that I knew about already. I knew about this since the early 2000s. A lot of stuff that's being talked about, and it's all coming out. So I mean, I could give you background on the real on a lot of this stuff because I've seen it already.
How do you feel about Kanye West saying free Diddy?
Well, to me, I mean, it's like a diversion. It's kind of like how Kanye is. He was in it, and then he admitted sacrificing his mother. He talked about it, and he said he regretted it when he had the long rant. When he said it. I mean, it came out his own mouth. He said, I had sold my soul. I sacrificed my mother. He said it.
He took his own mother out?
Yeah, I mean, you have to sacrifice someone to get in. Jennifer Hudson sacrificed her whole family damn near just to get on.
Allegedly, right? Allegedly.
Well, no, I'm trying to tell you what's going on and what you have to do. You have to
realize it's a lot of lawsuits, and lawsuits are real.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can say allegedly, but like a lot of that stuff is behind what you have to do to get on. So like and a lot of it's coming out, but a lot of that stuff is is real. I mean, like Usher, he told you that he was exposed to sex parties while he was living with them at 13 and 14-year-olds. That's corruption of a minor right there. So why didn't it happen, after you found that out? I mean, he said it. So it's not like hearsay because it came out of his mouth, so.
Yeah, but even if it does come out, just to be on safe mode is always good for us to say alleged.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I was just talking about how he said it himself. So like,
Yeah, I saw that interview with Howard.
Yeah, like I say, he on Howard Stern show. That's what I'm talking about when he talked about on the Howard Stern show.
Mm-hmm.
And he was only 13 or 14. So why would his mother even let him go live with him like that? That's a question too. And then that video they have online, he talked about, because Diddy was drunk and he was slipping talking about how when Usher was live with him, he said they used to wake up together, wrestling for cereal. And that the whole wrestling thing is a whole, gay thing that, gay men do or whatever. But he was drunk, and then Kevin Hart kind of stopped him like, man, you know what I'm saying? Because he basically was telling on himself then.
Yeah. So, and also I wanted to know about the Kanye West. He said he was going to start selling sweaters. It's a video of Cassie getting hit by Diddy. And in that video, we see her wearing a sweater. So Kanye started to sell that same sweater on his website. What were your thoughts about that? Did it freeze? All right. I think we lost Lavelle.
Hello? You
Yeah.
hear me?
No, I did not.
Okay. No, I'm saying, am I still here? You said you
Yeah,
lost me. Okay.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
asked a question about the sweater. About did Kanye West selling that sweater? Kanye West, he went on a Twitter rant saying that women deserve to get put down and put in their place.
Well, all I knew is that he had the swastika thing selling and the Shine John shirt selling or whatever. And the I can comment on why I think he's asking for Sean Don to get John John to get released or for Diddy to get released. I mean, my thought process is this. The only reason why I'm telling you, the same thing with R. Kelly. They gave him up just like you talked about when they said about the Jay-Z putting on the documentary or whatever. They, what I'm saying, they gave him up. Like, so whenever you don't start cooperating, what I'm saying, that's when you pretty much gone. You know what I'm saying? When you go against the grain or whatever, just like, with Tupac, like with Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? You're talking too much, but you're not sounding crazy. You telling real names, you telling the truth, all that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden these people taking out. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I mean, I think the only way that Kanye is kind of, surviving is because he seemed crazy. He got driven crazy by them. But you got to remember, the same thing happened to Martin. Same thing happened to Martin when he was driving, got naked in the street and said they was chasing him or trying to come after him. And then even when Cat Williams went crazy, they was trying to pressure him to get in. All the big names, they try to press you to get in because they know you got an audience to appeal to. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's where, Jay-Z and, Beyonce and all them, where they at or whatever. And the same thing with Nicki Minaj. Anybody that got like that a alter ego name, you just automatically know that's they part of it. You know what I'm saying? Sasha Fierce. What is it? What is it with Nicki Minaj? Roman, what is her if you look up alter ego, that's satanic. Anybody that talk about alter ego names, that's automatic. Ray J going crazy. You see how he talking. You know what I'm saying? And she put him out there about, what I'm saying, being gay, because that's, like I say, that's what you got to do. And if you keep on doing that, what I'm saying, just like how when Will Smith got pulled in, Quincy Jones, rest his soul, but he was one of the gatekeepers you had to go through or whatever to to get on. So, he turned Will Smith out. The Benny Medina guy, he was already gay with the what the Fresh Prince show was about. So they was all freaking out each other. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is, all that stuff is real. You either got to do this, do this sexual act or, do this homosexual act, science all over the devil, writing blood or do whatever ritual they want you to do, or you ain't gonna get put up, you ain't gonna get put up there or get projected or, what I'm saying, or, cooperate with what they trying to get you to do.
Mm. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much, Lavelle, for coming up here and saying what you got to say. All right. So I want to know if anybody else have something else to say. Feel free to go to the chat and hit that link. So we want to hear from you. Do we have anyone that is against what Jaguar Wright is saying? Anyone that feel like, you know what? I just don't believe in all this. We want to hear from you on this channel. We want to hear from the other side as well. I want to understand where you're coming from and your thought process and why you think that, you know? And I think there's always great for those debates. Shout out to KFC. When KFC was here, she always went against the grain, which made for good TV. All right. So, do we have any of those that's just not buying anything that's on social media? Okay. And if you guys don't, that just let you guys know that everybody seems to believe one way. But oftentimes when we hang out this video, it'd be so many comments, and the comments be like, oh my God, it's fake news. I don't believe this. Stop, leave Beyonce alone. Well, you guys have time right now to come up here and say something, but you're not saying nothing. Okay? Don't wait till the video shut off to say your comments. Click that link now. I dare you. I double dare you. But you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. All right. Well, I think I'm going to get on out of here. I enjoyed you guys. Do you guys like this type of setup? Would you guys like me to continue this type of setup? If so, press 3. All right. I've also uploaded a video, and it talks about Clyde Davis, Luther Vandross, and Barry White. The disturbing things on that video that Barry White had to go through with Clyde Davis will shock your mother. Okay, so you got to check out that video. It's going to be on this channel. All right, so I'm going to get on out of here. All right, I tell Mary Alice, I will. I enjoyed you guys. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you, LaBelle. And I'm sad that we don't have more people coming up here, especially the opposing party. Why can't we hear from you? The only time we hear from you in the comment section. Stop it. Have a voice. Have a backbone. Stand on something. All right. And I'm out. Okay. Bye.